All right. Welcome, sports fans. It's springtime and it's baseball season. Out here for our inaugural broadcast of Glacier Peak, Monroe tonight at Glacier Peak High School. Should be a good game tonight. Sun shines out. Temperatures in the 60 degrees. It's almost like summertime in the northwest. Just about ready to get started here on the mound for Glacier Peak is Carton Swim. Glacier Peak coming into this 3-3, or 2-5, and Monroe coming in 3-3. And it's an early season baseball game here tonight. So starting off for Monroe will be right fielder Cody Edelbrock stepping up to the plate. Thanks for tuning in tonight. This should be a nice time to have baseball. Getting excited with the Mariners coming to town on Thursday. Here we go. Look good from here, but it was only a ball. Looked like the same spot as the last one. This must be another ball. This one should be a little bit closer to the center. It was. There we go. 2-1 on Cody. Cody, senior outfielder here for Monroe tonight. Monroe in their bright orange Bearcat jerseys. Glacier Peak in the all-white home uniforms here tonight. Whoa, that was low and down dirty. Looking good for Cody to get on base right here to start out with. 3-1's the count. Carton's got to put this one in close. And he did. A swing and a miss. Full count here. Coming up for Cody. Only takes one to hit it. And this is the one he's going to swing at if it's anywhere close. Steps back out of the box here. Carton steps off the mound. Here's the pitch. Ground ball heading out to the second baseman. Picked up easily over to first. And Cody's out. 1 out.
1 out. Next up for the Bearcats, number 17, shortstop, Ethan Hogan.
Ethan Hogan, shortstop, will be a left-handed batter stepping in here for the Monroe Bearcats. Ethan Hogan, a junior here, takes the ball low and inside. So far looking good for Grizzlies here with 1 out. That one's a little high and away. And that one's, ooh, that caught the edge of the plate there according to the umpire. Ethan stepping back in. Here's the pitch. Cut at that one on the outside low. Strike. Hit 2 2 strikes on Ethan. Carden seems to be in control out there on the mound. Looking pretty calm. Here's the pitch. That one dropped down low, and Ethan didn't go for it. Way outside high, and Ethan's going to find himself on first base with a setup ball.
Now batting for the Bearcats, center fielder number 5, Eli Miller.
Eli Miller stepping in here for the Bearcats. Senior ball player here for Monroe tonight. Beautiful day here, sunshine coming in. Here's the pitch. Looked pretty good right down the middle for Eli with first called strike. Got Ethan over on first base taking a nice lead over there. Here's the throw. Back in easily. Carden trying to keep him honest over there, I'm sure. Ooh, it dropped close, but not quite close enough. Nice little curve ball, just a little bit high for ball 1. And Ethan back to first base. Takes another lead off again. Whoa! Solid pitch in the left hip of Eli Miller as he goes to first base. And Ethan goes to second. That'll keep you worried up there at the plate as next batter up.
Number 24, first baseman Harlan Rowe.
Nice cut by Harlan there on the first pitch. A swing and strike. Carden got a little time out here. He wants to talk to his catcher there, Lucas Etler. Two on, 1 out here for Monroe. Harlan at the plate with a swinging strike on the first pitch. There's a called strike inside. Good. Two strikes on Harlan there, as I call it. No, we called that a called strike too. That was a little bit on the outside corner from where I'm sitting, but out number 2 for.
Now batting for the Bearcats, number 44, designated hitter Rylan Hampton.
Brings up number 44, Rylan Hampton. Way outside there for Rylan. Rylan, a junior here for Monroe. Couple big double fours on his back there. Whoa, there's going to be a third out as
Bases for out number 3 for the Grizzlies.
even tried to steal third for out number 3.
This to Les Schwab Tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet too. Save up to $175 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
All right, back here for the bottom half of the first inning there with GP getting out of a little bit of trouble there in the first inning with 2 on, 2 outs, and unfortunate for Monroe as Ethan tried to steal third and got caught by the pitcher in the process, so they got out of the first half of that inning, which brings up Bodie Stevenson here for Glacier Peak to start off the bottom of 1. Ball's high and inside a little bit. Ball 1 for Bodie. Cooper Burrow out there on the mound for the Bearcats. There's a foul ball back over the net and out of play.
Park down here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't park down here. There's some protection for foul balls for sure. Strike 1, ball 1 here to Bodie. Here's the pitch. Another pop fly over the backstop. They're back at your car again. 2 strikes, 1 ball here. Bodie behind the count. Can't let anything good go by him, so let's see what happens here. As Cooper takes a look. There's a ground ball past third base in the outfield for the first hit of the night here for Glacier Peak as Bodie goes to first base.
For the Grizzlies, center fielder number 1, Jake Pinali.
Jake Kennelly in now, left-handed batter here for Grizzlies. Notice Monroe not overplaying him. And that one's right down the center there from Cooper for strike 1. A low ball, swung at for strike 2. Jake Kennelly behind the count here for the Grizzlies. There's another one low. He didn't go for that one. Almost had a throw over to first base there, but Bodie got back in time. 2-0 here to Jake. There's the runner swing going. Throw down to second. He's way off the mark. And give that a stolen base there for Bodie Stevenson. He makes him way down to second base. Should be 2-1 here for Jake Kennelly now. Here's the pitch. That was low. Should be 2-2. There's a high fly ball going foul down the right field line and out of play. Jake's staying in the ball game here. way outside, and he walks.
Now batting
So,
the Grizzlies. Pitcher,
Grizzlies with
number
2 on
10,
and no outs.
Karsten Swim.
Do you know this kid?
Carton Swim? I do not know him, no. You know him?
No, I was talking to.
No.
Yeah.
Carton, the left-handed batter here, and big, high-flying, wide outside pitch. A little bit almost out of control. Good save there by Lucas Endler as he jumped up to grab that one. And high pop, fall out of play. Should be 1-1 here for Carton. There's a fly ball going out to left field. Oh, it could have been caught, should have been caught by Monroe, but he error on that play. He's going to score 1 run for the Grizzlies here.
I don't think so. Loaded the bases.
Bases loaded.
Oh, didn't score. I thought he was going to score. All right.
First baseman, number 25, Paxton Bigby. Courtesy runner, Spencer Putt in at first base.
Spencer Putt for the Grizzlies. A courtesy runner there for Carton, the pitcher for Glacier Peak, as the bases are loaded here with no outs, as the Grizzlies off to a really good start here in the bottom of the first inning. I'm actually surprised I didn't score from second base on that ball, because he had to be running to third anyway with 2 on. But they held him up, so bases loaded. Let's see what we got going here. There's another fly ball fouled down the left field line. Peyton Bigsby fouls the first one off for a strike. Well, I can see those beautiful Cascade Mountains in the background. I don't know if they show up on the video very well, but sure is a pretty day out here at Glacier Peak High School in Snohomish. There's another fly ball out to left field. This one should be caught, but it should score a run. Here's the runner coming in easily. And Bodie Stevenson scores for the first run.
Brings in the runner. Next up for the Grizzlies, with 1 out, left fielder Connor Bullard.
Connor Bullard now at the plate for the Grizzlies. Runners on first and second. Ground ball to the shortstop. Mishandled the play. They're not going to pull him in. Bases loaded again for the Grizzlies.
Now batting,
Monroe,
right
little
fielder, number 6, Owen Bluth.
got Owen Gluth in now for the Grizzlies. Number 6 here. Bases loaded. Well, runners on first and second again, I guess, for the Grizz. With a 1 run in. That one's low and outside. Grizzlies off to a good start, making Monroe sweat it up a little bit there at the bottom of the first inning here. The hardest, off the glove of the shortstop. Should have maybe been caught. And there's going to be an out at the plate for sure.
And the runner scores at home.
Did he score that? He called him safe. I'm not sure how that happened here for me. I don't know. We got any replay here today, but Coach Ben Andrews is out here arguing with the home plate umpire about why that was safe. He's saying he slid under him, but boy, sure didn't look like it from where we are, about 20 feet away.
Now batting for the Grizzlies, number 8, second baseman Luke Dillman.
Grizzlies looking good here at the bottom of one. Runners on first and second. Two balls against Luke here. That looks like three. Says the home plate umpire with three fingers in the air. That one's right down the middle for a called strike. Three and one's the call here. Here's the pitch. Down the middle, swing and a miss to Luke. Full count to Luke. There's a foul ball. Luke didn't let go by. That was low and inside, and Luke puts himself on first base.
Now batting for the Grizzlies, number 11, third baseman Nathan Morello.
Well, we got Coach Ben Andrews coming out here to talk to the battery on the mound out there. And we're off, aren't we? All right, backers, still bottom of the first inning with Glacier Peak keeping the heat on Monroe here. As Nate Morello is at the plate. There's a fly ball out to left field. Left fielder going back to the wall and makes the catch. Will score a run for the Grizzlies here easily. As Connor Bullard finds his way into the plate. That should be three.
Now batting for the Grizzlies,
Runs, 2 outs.
Lucas Entler.
Catcher Lucas in the ninth batting position here.
What do we have, 1 out?
We have 2 outs. According to me, at least. Runners on first and second here with Luke at the plate. Fouls that one off into the net above the Monroe dugout over there. Two strikes on Lucas.
2 strikes, 1 ball?
Two. There's another foul pitch. Still got 2 strikes on Lucas. Monroe would like to get out of this inning about now if they could. Minimize the damage here as this is started off. Swing at a high pitch by Lucas for out number 3.
Grizzlies put across 4. Your score 4. Glacier Peak. Monroe 0.
So all right.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back, and you know that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boats.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
All right. Back here live again for the top of the second inning here.
Number 44, Rylan Hampton.
Rylan Hampton stepping into the plate here for Monroe, trying to get back in this ball game here after giving up 4 runs in the bottom of the first there. However, that's probably not what Carton Swim would like to have happen. There's a swing and a miss on that first pitch for strike 1 to Rylan. Look down the middle for strike 2. He took that one. Looks like Carton's finding the groove here for the Grizzlies here tonight. This might be a curveball. High pitch, swing, cut. 3 strikes and you're out.
Now batting for Monroe. Pitcher number 13, Cooper Barrow.
Cooper Barrow, see if he can get his team back in the ball game as he takes that ball high over his head, actually. Carton let that one go a little bit loose. Ooh, a little bit inside. 2 balls to Barrow. There's the pitch. Swung at a low outside pitch for strike number 1. Two balls, 1 strike here to Barrow. Oh, that was a nice curveball. Looked like it was going to go outside, but it didn't. As he gets called strike number 2. Cooper pops that one up. Should be to the shortstop. Looks like he's under it easily for out number 1. Out number 2, yeah.
Batting for the Bearcats. Left fielder number 9, Parker Mann.
Two quick outs here for Monroe as Grizzlies are cruising here a little bit with that 4-1 lead in the bottom of the first. Whoa, that was almost high enough to get back here to the booth where we are. Nice job there by Lucas to jump up and grab that one. That would be ball one for sure. Whoa! Second pitcher hit by Grizzlies tonight as Parker Mann finds his way to first base, getting hit pretty solid in the flesh, in the back. He's all right though.
Now batting for Monroe.
Should be Ryan Miller coming up for Monroe here with 2 outs, 1 on.
Second baseman, number 2, Ryan Miller.
Ryan Miller, junior for Monroe here. Curveball dropped down and caught him. Strike 1. Nice lead on first base over there. That ball got through the bottom of the catcher, and it'll be a pass ball advancing Monroe runner to second base. Parker out there on second base, he probably feels a lot better out there than he does on first base. It'll score a run here. Ooh, just inside. There's the pitch again, low. 3-1. Well, Carton doesn't want to lose this one. He's got 2 outs. 2-1's the count. He's going to put this one in there. 3-1. Whoa, inside walked him. Little life here for Monroe as they've got 2 on with 2 outs. Bringing up the catcher. No, third baseman.
Baseman number 10, Marcus Learin.
Two on, 2 outs. Marcus at the plate here. Here's the pitch right down the middle for a called strike. Just what Carton was looking for to start things off here in this part of the game. Cole caught the inside corner for strike 2. Marcus can't be looking at anything else close at this point. Got to take a shot at it if it looks like it's going to be in there. Here's the pitch. And he took a cut at it right down the middle, fouled it off back into the back. Two strikes, no balls here to Marcus. Here's the pitch again, down the middle, and he fouled it off. Whoa, he's calling that a fair ball. Down. I'd like to see a replay on that one, but either case, bases are loaded.
Now batting for the Bearcats, top of the order, right fielder number 7, Cody Edelbrock.
Back to the top of the order here for Monroe with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Called strike right down the middle on Cody. GP in a little bit of trouble here at this point, but holding in there, 1-1. Count on Cody. GP like a fly ball, ground ball, or a strike. Called strike. I thought that was a called strike. He put up 3 fingers there, or 3 balls.
What is it? 3 balls?
Swing and a miss. He's running to easy steal to second. Bodie finds his way to second.
Now up for the Grizzlies, pitcher number 10, designated hitter Karsten Swim.
1 out. 1 on second base for the Grizzlies is Karsten Swim. Pitcher here for the Grizzlies back at the plate. A high pop ball out to right field. Looks like the right fielder. Oh, looks like the center fielder is going to get under it and catch it for a fly ball for out number 2. Holding Bodie to second base out there.
Grizzlies, first baseman number 25, Paxton Bigby.
So Paxton Bigby. See if he can get a run scored here for the Grizzlies here. Try to close out the second inning. Outside ball. There's a foul ball. 1-on-1 count here for Paxton. Nice big lead on second base out there. There's a hard ball to shortstop. Second baseman, picks it up over to first for a out. Out number 3, so Grizzlies 1 on, 3 outs. Be right back.
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. It's the 3rd year.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet too. Save up to $175 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. I am the beast.
All right, back here for 3rd inning of this challenging match here between the Monroe Bearcats and the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. Glacier Peak up 4-1, as you can see there, with a big 4-run first inning. So it's nice. It's a nice sunny day for a 7-inning ball game. We'll see how fast it goes. The last time was good. There's a fly ball. Looks like it's going to go foul over the dugout for the Monroe Bearcats there. Out of play. Be a strike 1 called on Eli Miller there. That one's called strike right down the middle, so Eli right out of the gate is in the hole here, 0-2. Top of the 3rd here. And he follows that one off the handle, back against the backstop. Monroe in the on-deck circle over there, moving in to pick that one up for the Bearcats. There's another foul ball down the far left field line, out of play. Eli not letting anything get past him here with 2 strikes on, no balls. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, so out number 1. For Monroe.
Now batting for the Bearcats, first baseman number 24, Harlan Rowe.
Harlan Rowe, left-hander again here in for Monroe. See if he can make things happen here after some quick action last inning. Swing and a miss, first cut pitch. Things moving a little bit faster here than they were the first couple innings here. Another swing and a miss. That ball's moving around a little bit there on Harlan. As Carden seems to have his control back in the game here as he pitches that one a little bit outside. Carden hit 2 Monroe players earlier in the first and the second inning here, but kind of settling down a little bit and getting it closer inside the plate there. And that one's right off the left-hand outside corner, close enough to could have been called, but wasn't called. 2-2 says the home plate umpire there. And there's a kick, that one foul up against the net over here. Still looking at 2-2. Bringing in a couple baseballs there in case they hit them out of the park too many times. Have another one to play with. One out here. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball over the top. Good thing they brought some balls in because they need another one there. Still 2-2 here. Another foul ball. He's getting a piece of everything here. Harlan's not letting anything go by, but he's not getting them out between the white lines where he wants them. So here's the pitch again. That one's outside. Looking at a full count here now, I think. Whoa, that was inside, and Harlan finds his way over to first base. One out, one on here for the Monroe Bearcats. As Rylan Hampton. See if Rylan can make anything happen here for the Bearcats. Takes a called strike. One out. One out, one on. 2 strikes. Rylan working a little hard here to not let anything else go by this time. He took another swing and a miss at a low pitch, and 3 pitches and he's out of there. Now we got 2 outs, 1 on. Grizzlies looking a little bit more relieved now.
Pitcher number 13, Cooper Barrow.
Cooper Barrow trying to get his team back in the game here. With 2 outs, 1 on. Low and inside for ball 1. There's a fly ball out to left field. Left fielder's backed under and camped under it. Looks like it's going to catch it for the 3rd out, and the Grizzlies are down end of the 3rd. We'll be right back after this.
third for the Grizzlies. Left fielder
All right,
number 3.
back here for the bottom of the third inning. Glacier Peak with a 4-1 lead here. Leading out the bottom of the third is left fielder Connor Bullard. He steps into the plate here, and here's the first pitch. He cuts hard at that one. It's going to go down the left field line. Looks like somebody's going to get under it. It's a shortstop moves over there and flies out with the first pitch there. So Connor's out for out number 1.
Now up for the Grizzlies, number 6, right fielder Owen Blue.
Owen stepping into the plate there. He takes a swing at the first pitch and going to fly it out to center field. 2 pitches, 2 balls hit, 2 fly balls, and 2 quick outs. What do you think's going to happen on the next pitch, Todd?
Same one.
Now up for the Grizzlies, second baseman number 8, Luke Doman.
Luke Doman, let's see if he's going to swing at the first pitch. He does swing at it and fouls it off, but at least it wasn't an out on the first pitch this time for the Grizz. Let's see what happens on the next pitch. That looked pretty close, but nothing close enough. Low and outside, says the home plate umpire. 1-1. That one is a little bit low. Should be 2-1. Oh, hard ball past the first baseman. Should have been caught, but that's going to be a nice clean hit.
Now batting for the Grizzlies, third baseman number 11, Nathan.
Nathan Morello takes the first pitch.
Kevin. He just texted me and said, that's going to cost you $100. Judkins. $100 for what? To do the game.
Nathan Morello takes 2 balls.
But there shouldn't be any cuss because there's no gate.
3 balls to Nate.
I think he's screwing. I think he's screwing with me because I have to pay $100 for everything else. I'm dead serious.
And 4 balls straight out the bat. He walks Nate just like that. Runners on first and second for the Grizzlies.
Catcher, number 5, Lucas Entler.
And I just noticed that Connor Campbell, who was catching for Monroe, is now pitching for Monroe for this inning. So a little change in the battery out there. Lucas Edler fouls that one off. 2 out, 2 on for the Grizz here. And in the back of Lucas, we'll put him on as well. Well, looks like another big inning happening for the Grizz here after a quick first 2 outs.
Courtesy runner.
Now they have bases loaded.
Number 32, Logan Hall. Now batting for the Grizzlies, shortstop number 2, Bodie Stevenson.
Bodie Stevenson back in here for the Grizzlies with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Adjusting his wallet, keeping track of who's playing where, I guess. And now we're going to have a timeout as Monroe coach goes out to the mound.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
All right, back here after that timeout. See what strategy Monroe's going to put on the game here with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Certainly don't want to walk in a run. So let's see what happens with this pitch. Hard ball right smack at the second baseman. Swing, strike, and out.
After 3 complete innings, Grizzlies 4, Bearcats 1.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Full practice, Witch Doctor, request immediate hot extract. Take it on.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. I am the beast.
All right, back here at Glacier Peak High School for exciting baseball here in the Northwest. Leading off for Monroe at the top of the 4th here, number 9. Parker Mann. Let's see what Parker can do here. As he's behind the 8 ball here with Monroe 4-1. And feeling pretty good out there on the mound. Throws another one down the middle and it's fouled. Carton throws that one low and inside, giving the ball 1. Don't want to give him anything too good to look at here. Parker Mann here, low and inside again. 2-2 to Parker. Ground ball to third. Nicely picked up by third, handle over to first and out. Or the first out here for Bearcats on the top of the 4th. 1 away. Should bring up number 2, Ryan Miller here for.
Batting number 2, second baseman Ryan Miller.
Ryan Miller got a nice line drive in his glove from the Grizzlies when last time he was out there at second base. Almost took a swing at that one, and it was a called strike. Ryan stepped back in there again. 8 ball here. I'm right some of the time. And he lets it go by with a wing zing called strike. Out number 2. Another strike out there for Grizzlies. Carton swim.
For the Bearcats, third baseman, number 10, Marcus Liren.
Marcus steps in and takes a called strike. Carton's feeling his oats out there, putting a lot more of them in the strike zone than he was earlier in the game here. He's feeling it now. There's another one that's right in the middle and flopped out to the right field. Easy can of corn out there for the right fielder for out number 3. Yeah, you've been waiting for that one. All right, that'll do it for the top of 4 for the Bearcats. We'll be back right after this.
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep refs.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet too. Save up to $175 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
Fourth for the Grizzlies, center fielder number 1, Jake Canali.
I'm back here live for the bottom of the 4th inning here for the Grizzlies with that 4-1 lead leading off the bottom of the 4th here. Center fielder Jake Canelli stepping into the plate, and out on the mound here for Monroe Bearcats, we have a new pitcher out there, Marcus Liren. Let's see what he can do for Monroe as he puts the first one in there for a swing and a miss. A little bit high and inside for a ball.
Nice hustle.
There's the fly ball out to center field. He's going to go get hard at it, and he gets there. Nice catch out there in center field for Monroe as we get out number 1 here for the Grizz. Top of the 4th, or bottom of the 4th.
For the Grizzlies, pitcher designated hitter number 10, Karsten Swem.
Karsten Swem doing a good job pitching here for the Grizzlies. Let's see if he can do a good job at the plate as well here. Line drive right to center field, right in front of the center.
Yep.
No, he's out.
Oh, I thought he did the...
Yep, he's out. That'd be out number 2 for the Grizz.
For the Grizzlies, number 25, first baseman Paxton Bigby.
Paxton Bigsby in for the Grizzlies. 2 outs quickly here for the Grizzlies, and new pitcher here from Monroe, Marcus Liren, is doing a pretty good job of keeping things going here as he fouls that first pitch off. Paxton taking a look at this pitch, and there's another fly ball going deep. Right field's going to be out of play, but he's going to get over there and catch it, and he's caught the ball out of play, but inbounds. Out number 3, end of 3 up 3.
DeWitt Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
Right, back here, top of the fifth inning here.
Eli Miller. Oh, excuse me.
Number 7.
Sorry about that. Cody Edelbrock.
Cody Edelbrock leading off the top of fifth here. And on the mound for the Grizzlies is the new pitcher there, Caleb Johnson. Grizzlies trying to hold on to that 4-1 lead here going into the fifth. Cody fouls that one off as well. Let's see what Caleb Johnson's got going on for him right now. Should be 1 and 2 here for fouls another one off. Caleb Johnson getting him in there in the strike zone, and Cody's fouling him off. So, not swinging a miss at a high pitch, and Cody strikes out for out number 1, top of 5 here for the Bearcats.
From the Bearcats, shortstop number 17, Ethan Hogan.
Ethan Hogan back in for the Grizz now, shortstop today. Doing a good job out there on the field. Takes that ball low. Ball 1. Whoa, high and inside for ball 2. Caleb Johnson a little bit going, but had a lot of heat on that ball. Throwing a pretty good high-speed pitch there. Throws that one low and outside. Quick 3 balls in there for Ethan. He'll probably just take this one no matter where it is. And he took it a called strike right on the outside edge. 3-1. I never liked that as a batter. I never liked to take 3-0. But it's usually a good idea. And he takes another called strike on the inside corner. He's sitting there at a full count now after watching 2 pitches come flying across the plate. Now you got to protect yourself here, Ethan. There's the pitch, and it's in the dirt. Nothing to worry about on that one. Ethan makes his way to first base easily after a full count there. 1 out, 1 on for the Bearcats. Also, I think, had an error. Don't keep officials track of the error, so we won't count it officially, but I would have called it one. High and outside for ball one. Good call, says a spectator over here to my left. Ground ball wide of third base. Just a long strike. One out, one on here for the Bearcats as Caleb Johnson trying to hold on to this game here today for the Grizzlies with a 4-1 lead. Ball's in the dirt, swing and a miss. And he should have got him out. Oh, he called him safe. He got under the throw. A strikeout and safe at first.
Now batting for the Bearcats, first baseman number 24, Harlan Rowe.
Well, the Harlan Rowe can do with 1 on and 2 outs here now. As a little mistake over there at first base, but no harm done because he got back in. Oh, what do we call a balk there? Because we got the runner going to second base. I guess that's what we'll call it, as low and in the dirt. Be 1-1, is that right? Oh, there's a fly ball in the right field. Might score if he comes. So pitch was wide of the home plate and comes up as a double there.
Now batting for the Bearcats, designated hitter number 44, Rylan Hampton.
So the Bearcats looking a little bit alive here as they bring another run in. And off a nice double there. Swing and a miss from Ryland there as Harlan Rowe out there on second base after a double and an RBI here for the Bearcats. Because he's looking to get that third out here. Low and in the dirt, but stopped nicely there by Grizzlies. Ryan Hampton, you could get a big star on your worksheet if you get a hit here. Takes another pitch outside. Be 2-1, I think, for him. Called strike inside. Two outs, runner on second here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And we're out of that inning for the Grizzlies. He'll be back after this for the bottom of 5.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. I am the beast.
Leading off the
back here for the bottom of the fifth. We've got Grizzlies with a 4-2 lead here. And should be Connor Bullard coming in for the Grizz. The bottom of 5 here. First pitch is high for ball 1, Connor. Second pitch is high also to Connor. 2 balls and no strikes. That one is a strike zone but fouled off. Sun is starting to sink slowly in the west here. A swing and a miss by Connor for strike 2. Should be 2-2 on the board. And that ball looked pretty good, but it dropped too low in the dirt there, so. Marcus Lauren didn't quite get the call on that one. Working fast on this one, and that one should have been in there. And it was a ball.
Now batting for the Grizzlies, right fielder, number 6, Owen Gluth.
Owen Gluth in with 1 on. No outs here for the Grizz. Bottom of 5. There's a foul ball off right field side for strike 1. Throw to first, back easily, but a quick throw to first. Nice move. That looked good. Owen Guth here behind the call here. 0-2. And that one is a little bit high. 1-2 to Owen. Somewhat open stance here at the plate for Owen. He takes a look at this next pitch. That one's outside. 2-2. Throw back to first. That one could have been a good throw. It wouldn't have been possible out. But the throw was high. If the throw had been low, would have been a different score there for the Grizz. There's a ground ball to second base. Up for 1, over for first, over 2. Got 1 out, so didn't quite pull the double play there.
For the Grizzlies, second baseman, number 8, Luke Dillman.
So the Grizz have 1 out and 1 on here. As Luke Dillman steps into the plate, left-handed batter here for the Grizz. A throw back to first. Marcus Lauren keeping him honest over there at first. He's going to take the hit and run. Look at that. Past the shortstop. Easy hit and run. He would have had the base anyway, I think. So a nice hit there for the Grizz, as the Grizz have first and second with 1 out.
Third baseman, number 11, Nathan Morello.
Nathan Morello has a chance to put things in play here for the Grizz with 1 out and 2 on. Good hit'll score a run at least. That one's low and inside for ball 1. Nice big lead at first base, not trying to hold him on over there. Ground ball, shortstop over to second for one. High throw to first, still there was there for a double play out, and the Grizz are done, and Monroe did it. Held him down. We'll be back after this.
Thanks to Les Schwab and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still
$75 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
All right, back here, Glacier Peak High School for the top of the sixth inning here with Glacier Peak leading this ball game 4-2 after a quick 4-run first inning. Haven't scored since then. Had a couple opportunities, got players on, but didn't quite make the score. On the other hand, Monroe is sneaking in there, one here and one there, with a run in the second and a run in the fifth. And the first pitch to Connor Burrow is fouled off. Still looking at Connor Johnson on the mound out there for the Grizz. Came in the fifth inning. There's a fly ball out to left field. Looks like he's going to be able to go foul down against the fence down there. So long strike, foul ball for Connor Burrow. Connor steps back into the box here. Another foul ball down the right field line. The right fielder looks like he might get over there far enough to get it, and he did. And that's going to be out number one for the Monroe Bearcats. On the top of six here is number 18. As a substitute coming in here for
number 18.
Luke McCullough. Luke McCullough into the game for the Bearcats. Takes his cut at the first pitch, fouls it off. Another strike for Luke. And another strike for Luke as he comes in with 3 quick strikes and makes the second out here for the Bearcats. Not what he would like to have had happen, having just coming into the game.
Now batting for the Bearcats, number 2, Ryan Miller.
Two outs for Ryan, and here it's a pitch. Low and outside to Ryan, ball one. Foul ball for strike one. Things looking good for the Grizzlies here at the top of the sixth with 2 outs. And that ball scooted underneath the catcher, underneath the umpire, and all the way to the backstop here. We'll call that another ball. Should be 2 balls and 1 strike in there for Ryan. Ryan steps out. Pass ball on the right side. Ryan got something stuck in his back pocket. I don't know if it's his batting gloves or what it is. But it's not his cell phone, I don't think. But it's something. Called strike to Ryan. There we go.
What is that in his back pocket?
No. Fly ball out to right field. Looks like right fielder's easily right there. We're out number 3, so top of the 6th. 1, 2, 3, and we're out of here. Back for a minute.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back, and you know that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Full practice, switch doctor requested immediate hot extract. Take it on.
Here on a team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
For the Grizzlies here. Bottom of the 6th inning here. See what the Grizzlies have going in store for them now. Ground ball bounced over the top of the pitcher. Shortstop nicely picked up. Quick throw over to first. He's got there in time for the out. Nice hustle there by Lucas, however.
Now batting top of the order for the Grizzlies, number 2, shortstop, Bodie Stevenson.
Bodie stepping in here for the Grizzlies. 1 out, 1 ball. Foul tip back. 1 ball, 1 strike. And dust off the plate here a little bit. Little smile on the umpire's face there. I must have said something funny to somebody.
Well, he thought it was fine.
Foul ball tipped out of the plate. Strike 2, 1 and 2. Looks like the count in here to Bodie. There's a hard hit ball right past the shortstop into left field for a hit. Bodie finds himself on first base, bottom 6 here.
Now batting for the Grizzlies, center fielder number 1, Jacob Canale.
Jake Canale with a runner on first. Steps in, left-handed batter. Looks like you're going to try to hold Bodie tight to first over there. Low and outside for Jake. Little run down over there on first base. Looks like he's going to get caught. I'm looking for a signal, and the signal is out as the base umpire calls him out. Out on an attempted steal there. Wasn't too good for Bodie there. A little bit high. 2 balls. Swing and a miss. 2-1 to Jake. There's a ground ball going to go to the second baseman. Easily picked up quickly over to first for out. And that'll end it.
Heading to the top of the 7th. Grizzlies lead 4-2.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
Pitcher number 10, Marcus Learin.
Top of 7 here for the Bearcats. Marcus Lauren at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the outside corner for Marcus. Monroe coming into this ball game tonight, 3-3 record, coming off a win over Lake Stevens on Monday. That one's low and inside for ball 1. Trying to get a win here today, but need to do something big at this part of the inning right here now. High and inside for ball 2. Monroe will be playing Marysville Getchell at Marysville Getchell on Friday, March 31st, last day of the month of this month of March. Cold spring day here. 3-1's a call here. Let's see what the next pitch brings. Popped up, infield fly. Who's going to get under? Looks like the catcher's working his way under it. He does. Nicely done over there by the catcher in amongst the front of the Monroe dugout there. 1 down, 2 to go for the Grizz to get a win here tonight. Grizz coming off a loss to Marysville Getchell on Monday, and they'll be playing Snohomish, nearby rival here at Snohomish High School on Friday for a big game. Called strike number 1 on Cody. Foul ball down the line. Strike number 2 for Cody. Looking pretty good out there for Caleb Johnson right now. He's got 1 out. Head of the count here on Cody. Cody can't let anything good go by on him right now. Lets that high pitch go by, though, for ball 1. Here's the next pitch, fouled off. Still 1-2 to Cody. At this point in the game, you can't let anything good go by, Cody, so it's all about hitting the ball. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul again. Just a little bit late on both of those last 2 swings. Got to step in there with a little more authority. Get at it. Swing at the outside pitch for out. Number 2, 1 out away from a win here for the Grizz.
Now batting for the Bearcats, shortstop number 17, Ethan Hogan.
Ethan Hogan's going to try his luck here with 2 outs for the Grizz. Inside should be a ball 1. Caleb Johnson like to finish this off right now. And that one's low. Past the catcher off the boot of the home plate umpire. Must have a sort of padding in there because all I heard was a thump. Didn't hear an ouch. That would have been an ouch on me. Three quick balls. Ethan Hogan probably looking at a take on this one. And takes it. And he gets it. No signal from the umpire. I don't know about that. Usually he makes a little motion there, but he just kind of stood there, and Ethan looked at him like, oh, I guess it was a ball, huh?
Fielder number 5, Eli Miller.
Eli Miller got a chance to keep things going here for the Bearcats as he's got 2 outs, 1 on. And here's the pitch. So that looked pretty good right down the middle. Strike 1 by Caleb. Caleb takes a look over to first base. Not too concerned about him at this moment. There's a popped up ball out of play. Be strike number 2 on the Grizz. Eli Miller, 2 outs, 1 on, 2 strikes on Eli. Runner on first, and here comes the pitch. High. A little bit of adrenaline on that one by Caleb. Settle back down here again. Runner takes the lead off at first. Caleb takes a look over. Back to the plate. There's the pitch. Whoa, nice curveball. Looked like it was going to hit him in the head until it curved out of the way, but gets ball number 2. Two and 2 with 2 outs. There's the pitch. That ball's out to left field. Oh, and an error on the left fielder. That's going to score at least 1 run. A double on an error. Wow. Grizzlies had it almost in the bag till that error dropped it. A 4-3 score here. And Harlan Rowe with a runner on second. He gets a good hit. He could tie this ball game up here. Takes the first called strike. Just like that. That's a fly ball out to center field. Looks like it's going to be caught, and it is, and that should be the ball game.
Final score, the Glacier Peak
Grizzlies hold on to a 4-3 over Monroe. So pick up again on the Grizzlies Friday night at Snohomish High School for a game at Snohomish, and pick up on Monroe for a game at Marysville Getchell on Friday. Ron Henthorne here for Todd Elvig and all the boys on the big switch, making things happen out there in the truck. We'll be back for another ball game pretty soon. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.